With the Pacific Ocean on the southeast and the Atlantic Ocean on the northeast, Guatemala is a small treasure. It has a unique combination of landscapes with majestic volcanoes, luxuriant mountains, beautiful lakes and rivers. It is called Land of the Eternal Spring because its weather is extraordinary year-long. The diversity of its cultural heritage is endless, but its strength relies on its people. They are warm, honest, hardworking and friendly. There is always a smile on their face. When you look into a Guatemalan's eyes, you could never imagine what we've been through. We have been massacred, tortured, robbed, lied to, ignored, humiliated, and even used as laboratory rats for the interests of others. If you look closely, you can see the sad reality of this small, beautiful country. The country was affected by the 36-year armed civil conflict that claimed more lives than recent conflicts in El Salvador, Nicaragua, Chile, and Argentina combined. And it is estimated that approximately 900,000 million quetzales have been stolen by the last 7 presidents. Because of this, and to the instability caused by the long war, Guatemala is one of the poorest nations in Latin America and has the lowest median age in any country in the Western Hemisphere. It has one of the highest violence rates in the world, one of the highest levels of illiteracy, and one of the highest rates in violence against women. 60% of Guatemala's wealth is distributed among 10 families. Stop to think. How fairly can you distribute the remaining 40%? But Guatemala's current reality is a result of international interests, the influence of higher powers that somehow provoked the Civil War. Thousands of Guatemalans were displaced during the Civil War, and several settlements were established in the city. The people that occupy these settlements live in the worst conditions imaginable. The poverty here is extreme. They lack what we consider citizen rights, like water, education, health, electricity, and some of the children in the settlements are not even legally registered, so they are not even counted as Guatemalan citizens. The main cause of violence in Guatemala is this extreme poverty. Despite the signing of the peace accords in 1996, Guatemala is still in war. It is now a different war, but it is still a war. Guatemalans fight against hunger, illiteracy, and injustice. They fight with any means possible just to survive. One of the biggest settlements is located in Zone 3, around the Guatemala City garbage dump. It occupies 40 acres of land in the nation's capital. 30,000 Guatemalans live in this community. They are scavengers. Their job consists in scavenging for plastic, foil, cans, and anything that can be resold in the market. This is the dark side of the land of the eternal spring. Some people would say that it is going on a downfall and there is no way out. But it is in times of desperation where we can witness true hope, when we find ourselves surrounded by deep darkness and unbearable silence, when we have been broken and torn apart, when we lose everything that is dear to us, when we drown ourselves in filth and hit rock bottom, then we find hope. Hope is in the people. God is touching the lives of many Guatemalans and using them to do His works. He wants to restore a nation, one person at a time, and He wants you to be a part of that change. This Works Guatemala is the result of God's calling to His children with biblical foundation. We are Guatemalans that believe that God can restore broken lives through real actions. God can build up from the ashes any person or nation that returns to Him. We believe that God wants us to hear the cry of our brothers and sisters. God desperately wants us to share His love and His actions with each other because He is the highest expression of love. We cannot say that we love God and that we are Christ followers if we turn our face away from the pain of others. Jesus commanded us to put our faith into actions.